YouTube is happening. It is Thursday, November 14th, and I finally joined the college basketball ranks of making videos. It took forever to get the sheets done because did you know there are 364 teams in college? Yeah, there's a lot of teams. So it took a minute to get all their data, to put it in a sheet, get it built, build the logos. There's a lot of logos, but hey, we got it done. It's ready. It's good to go. And of course, I pick a day where there's basically no good games. There's not a single ranked team playing, I don't think. So it doesn't matter. First day though, we're here, baby. So we're going to roll through the games like we always do for any sport. And we're going to just kind of go through them and see if there's anything we want to bet on. So we're only going to look at the games that are actually playing real teams. Like FIU's playing Florida National. I live in Florida. Who the hell is Florida National? Never heard of it. Dakota Wesleyan? Is that a high school? Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on. Ecclesia? Is that a county? I mean, what are we doing here? I don't know. So, yeah, so we'll roll through some of these games. First time through, we'll see how it goes. So enough chit chat. The whole list, if I pick plays, they will actually be on my website. Like always, you can become a member. Other than that, it'll be in the video like usual. So drop a like, subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump into the first game right now. All right, starting the list off. The list follows this order right here. So if I pop over to the sheets, you can see Utah Valley, North Dakota. And if they have a logo, they're one of the 364 Division I teams in college basketball. And yeah, when I say there's a lot of teams, there's a lot of teams. There's so many teams. So, and they all have their logos and everything. So you can see it all in there. That's why it took so long. So, but we're here, baby. So we see something like today's game, like here, Utah Valley, North Dakota. So let me explain the color system. So green is going to be the best third, yellow or orange is going to be the middle third, and red is going to be bottom third. So of 364 teams, the top 121 are going to be green. The next 121 are going to be the color, then the last will be red, obviously. So I might change that to like 100, 200 and everybody else, because if you're below 201 or worse, you probably need to be red, let's be honest. So, but looking at this, Utah Valley's, I mean, they look good. Look at that. They're shooting great from 2 and 3. They're scoring 90.5 points a game. All of this looks kind of big. I need to edit. We're going to live edit this bad boy right here. Yeah, that looks better. A little shorter. Okay, a little smaller. So yeah, they got every category. They are 296 and giving up 2s, North Dakota is. So, and if you look at the odds, which I can show you, because I have those on Outlier, link in the description. Get you a link, sign up for week for free. Love it. Utah Valley is 5.5 on the spread currently. So 5.5 looks pretty good. I mean, looking at all this, their defense looks good. This looks good. This all looks terrible. They're the 5th best defensive 3-point team in the country, though. That's funny. But Utah Valley is good. So starting off with the game, I'm taking someone. I'm gonna take UVU minus 5.5. What are we doing now? Normally I straight bet everything. For today, I might just do a parlay of some things. Just saying, just because I don't want to invest too much in college basketball yet. I want to do it on the real games, not these games. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So you're picking up what I'm putting down, right? So, and we're going to do like college football. We're kind of just going to flow through it. So, so next game up is going to be New Orleans. They're playing Lindenwood. I mean, do you care? I don't care. But you can see, is there anything here that makes it stand out like the last one? Because the last one, you can see, look at that beautiful, terrible 5-point. Yeah, I can work with that. But this one, we're looking at 1.5 for Nolans. Nolans is absolutely terrible defensively. Look at these numbers. They are god-awful. And offensively. Defensively, Lindenwood's pretty good. So if I'm taking anybody, I'm taking Lindenwood plus 1.5. This is what I'm doing. So let's see. Lindenwood plus 1.5. Yep. We'll see how this works out. Their defense looks good, though. Offense and defense is terrible, so they should be all right because they can score from inside for 2. They're 266. They give up 44.9%. Damn, that's a lot. Moving on. The new school. This used to be IUPUI. Now it's IU Indy. I don't like that. I like IUPUI better, but whatever. I mean, yeah. Eastern Michigan, you can see what they did. Eastern Michigan is actually a 3.5-point dog. IU Indy is favored. You can see why. But offense looks pretty good. They're great from 3. They're not the best. They're orange. 114 versus 86. They are going to have trouble scoring, let me tell you right now. So I can see, I would lean IU Indy in this one. So IU Indy was minus, was a 3.5. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Like I said, we're just going to build some parlays out of these. I'm not going to do straight bets on these today. Just not the first one. I got to see how this works out. Actual, see, now when FIU's playing Florida National, I have nothing pop up. They like, you're 0-2, you're kind of bad. I mean, you're great defensively from 3, and you're great, and I give you an assist, but yeah, not the best. So, let's see. Moving on to the next one. Who is the next one? It is going to be South Dakota. They are also playing Dakota Wesleyan. Who exactly? Let's go to everybody's favorite 16 seed, UMBC. They're playing Coppin State, who's already played 4 games somehow, and they are getting walked. Like, there's only 364 teams. You are the worst 2-point team in all the land, and you're almost the worst 3-point team. You're second worst in points. Like, what are we doing? Like, what's the spread? It's UMBC by 12.5, and I think that's too short. Like, look at these numbers. These numbers don't, like, you. What are we doing? Like, no, I'm taking. Who did I miss? Oh, I skipped the Citadel. That's who I skipped. I was like, I skipped somebody. All right, I'm taking UMBC. These, yeah, come on, give it to me. Let me go back to the Citadel. Can't forget the Citadel. They're not playing anybody either. Okay, that's right. They're playing North Greenville. They have a logo on ESPN, but the other 3 don't. So, okay, good to know. Who is next on my list? It's going to be Robert Morris. Okay. Hey, we got some stuff. Let me update my list here and get rid of the teams that don't even have spreads. So, Robert Morris is playing Stonehill, and geez, this game's kind of terrible. Look, like their defense is a little bit better. They're both kind of equally bad on offense. This is a pass. This is clear as day. There's nothing there for us. We don't need to waste time talking about it. You're picking up what I'm putting down. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be Jacksonville. Just Jacksonville, the Jacksonville Jaguars, I believe. Not the NFL team. Let's see. Versus SC State. SC State's all like they're good. Look at the numbers. They are good. Jacksonville is not. Like they're good at rebounding. That's about it. Defensively, they're not good. Offensively, they're terrible. SC State's going to be the move, and SC State is plus 6.5. I'm taking plus 6.5 with these numbers. The good thing is, I don't know how well this is going to work, but we know the odds makers probably don't put much value into these type of games, so there's a chance we could get some incorrect lines. So hopefully, we're going to take SC State plus 6.5. Just because of stats. If there's an advantage, we take it. And they clearly have multiple advantages across the board here. 2 versus 296, 30 versus 196. Yeah, do you see all these advantages? Terrible. So Jacksonville's just not good. Moving on, Bryant and Buffalo. Oops. Buffalo. There we go. Bryant, Buffalo. Defense is terrible for Buffalo. Defense really ain't that good from Bryant either. I mean, yeah, you can shoot threes all day against these teams. And that is something that both teams kind of average at. I lean Bryant. Bryant is 5.5 favorite though, so I'm gonna pass. I'm not really feeling that one. Pass on that bad boy. Let's move on to Nicholls in Kentucky, Northern Kentucky, not Kentucky. Ooh, my goodness, these are, ouch, these are terrible. So, you're horrible, Nicholls. How much you favored by? I need to see that. Let's see. What you're on the list right there. You are. Northern Kentucky is favored by 7.5. Why? For why, I ask. I don't know. I'm taking Nicholls. I'm gonna blindly take Nicholls. N-I-C-H-O. S 2 L's plus 7.5. Are we serious? We for serious? We are for serious. So yeah, we'll take Nicholls. Why not? Let's rock with it. Yeah, don't care. Moving on. Now we should be probably looking at who these teams have played and like strength of schedule and stuff, but that doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sure it does, but whatever. We'll see. It'll even itself out longer we go in the season. So, let's see. Where are we going to next? We're going to Monroe, right? Yeah, Monroe is playing Ecclesia. I think that's a county somewhere in Kentucky. I've never heard of it. So, and then we got an actual. Yeah, this is probably, if I'm looking at the schedule, this is one of the top games of the day. Ooh, good game though. Damn good game. No advantages really for anybody. 57 for 99, 39, 70. You give up some points, but it's only 76 versus this. There's no real advantage. And to talk about the spread on this bad boy, it is, where's it at? Where's the spread? Tell me. Come on. WCH. There it is. It's Wichita by 7.5. That's pretty. Yeah, I can see that, but I'm not taking it. I don't. This is a good matchup. I got to pass. I can't do this one. No shot. Not a chance. Hey, Missouri's playing. SEC. SEC. You're playing Mississippi Valley State of the Devils. So, are you favored by 20? Because it needs to be at least 20. 33.5. I mean, come on. I know Mississippi Valley State is one of the worst teams because look at the points, but Missouri's not the best team either. Look at these Missouri numbers. Like, if they had any type of offense besides like anything, maybe, but 33.5 is crazy. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, you can join me on my thought process. So we're actually going to pop over here. We're going to look at their actual schedules and see who they played. I could do this for a lot of teams, but I'm going to do it here. So you played Iowa State and you lost by, what was that, 39? Yeah, one more than 40. So, and then you played Mississippi University for women. Yeah, I posted about this. I said, what? How does that work? I mean, I don't know how that works. I looked at the box score and I was like, okay, there's a bunch of guys that play for the Mississippi University for women. I'm so confused. I'm confused by that. Whatever. Don't know. But they won. Hey, good job. So, but Iowa State, number 5, Iowa State only beat you by 40. Missouri's supposed to beat you by 34. Let's look at Missouri. Let's look at their schedule. What have they done lately? You lost to Memphis. Okay. You beat Howard by 15 and you beat Eastern Washington. It sounds crazy, but looking at these numbers, I kind of want to go MVST, but 33.5 on the get, just right there. I know they're one of the worst teams usually, but they're not playing they're not playing absolutely terrible now. And they have played the best team of both, they played Iowa State. So, I mean, come on, you can't get much better than number 5. So, or number 5 when they played them last week. So, it sounds crazy, but I think I want to go for it. I think it sounds like a gamble, but damn it, that's what we do. That's what we do right here. We gamble. So MVST plus 33.5. That's right. Get you some. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, we're rocking with the numbers. Crazy. All right, moving on. Tarleton. Tarleton is playing. Who is Tarleton playing? Tarleton is playing Tabor. Tabr. That's it. Tabor. That doesn't help me out at all because that is not a real team. So, and then we are passing on that. Okay. Now we're going to Chattanooga. Chattanooga and Morehead State. Let's see, Morehead State needs to be abbreviated. See, this is little things I got to fix like that. So, and I'm going to do it right now so you can see how I do it. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to find Morehead State in my list of teams. Morehead State, change that. Bang. Fixed. Matchup. Good to go. There we go. That looks cleaner. Good stuff. Google Sheets. Things you can do. This game's a pass. Look how garbage these teams are. These teams are miserable. Like, look at that. They can rebound by 8 more. But other than that, this is just a dog shit game. Let's be honest. This game's terrible. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's move on. Oh, we're going to the Pokes. OSU versus Southern Illinois. Again, I need to fix them, but that's enough. I'll fix them. What the hell? It's the first day. Let's go. Let's see. Southern Illinois. So all we got to do is go find Southern Illinois and just abbreviate it down. That's just what we want to do right here. So there we go. Matchup. Bam. Clean like that. All right. Are they worth taking? Let me see. What's the spread on this game? Oklahoma State is 11.5. Okay. Not bad. 257 for 2. They're decent from 3. They're in the green. You're terrible from 3. Who I kind of want to investigate who these teams have played now. So let's open these two because I kind of like Oklahoma State, but I don't know if I love them. Let's see. Schedule up. Let's see. You played Charleston, the college of Charleston, and then you played Missouri strength and conditioning. Like, what the hell is this S&T? And you won by 18. That's weird. Oklahoma State played Green Bay and then St. Thomas of Minnesota, and you only won by 9 and by 13. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass on this. No, I need some domination in there, guys. I need something else. No, that's not good enough for me. Can't do that. So we're gonna go Colorado Christian. Yeah, no, sorry. Denver's logo. I think they just changed it. I don't know if I like it or not. It looks weird. Like the U doesn't go right with the D. It's weird. There's a lot of logos. I was like, this is their logo? What? Ugh. I mean, what are we doing? We're going South Dakota State, SD State, right there. Northern Colorado, South Dakota State. Northern Colorado's got some offense, don't they? They're pretty good, scoring 92 points a game. Look at them go. They got some decent defense. There's no Reds. They were pretty good. Hell, what's the over? What's the over in this game? This feels like something I might want to take the over in. It's 153.5, and that's what I'm going to do because they're combining for 172. Yeah, I'll rock with that. And the defense is giving up 130s alone, 140, 143. Yeah, I'll take the over. So we're going to rock with this. Over 153.5. That's a fun one. Two good offenses. They just don't move the ball much. Assist to TO, that is basically how many assists for every turnover. So you can see 0.86 means there's more turnovers than assists. 1.6 means they got 1.6 assists for every turnover. Simple things. So let's keep it moving. What else we got? We're going to Arizona State, a real team playing Grand Canyon. They played Bama in the tournament last year. So I don't remember who Arizona State played. Let's see. But they're not starting off hot. They're not starting off hot at all. Why? Or what is up with these teams? Hold up. Let's pop over here and take a look. I kind of want to look at this one. LSU's playing, huh? On the road. LSU K-State. Just noticed that. That's probably the game of the day. If I had to guess, that's probably the game. Let's see. Grand Canyon. The Lopes. What? You play Cal State Fullerton. You won by 10. And you beat Western Kentucky. So you're playing decent teams, but your numbers are just terrible. Arizona State, what have you done? You're 2-1. You lost to Gonzaga by 8. That's a good job. Only by 8. You beat Santa Clara and Idaho State. Low scoring game, high scoring game, higher scoring game. Interesting. Looking at the numbers, I mean, their defense looks good, but what are you favored by? I'm pretty sure Arizona State's favored. I would assume. You know what happens when you assume, right? So Arizona State is actually a 5.5-point dog. Interesting. At home against Grand Canyon, and they only lost to Gonzaga by 8. Like, by 8? And and you struggle with Cal State Fullerton? Oh, no. Give me Arizona State at home plus 5.5. Plus 5.5. Plus 5.5. Yeah. Yeah. Let me show you. There it is. Right there. Plus 5.5. Crazy. I don't know. We'll go with it. We'll see what happens. Let's see, moving on. Oh, yep, we're going to K-State LSU, probably the game of the day. Look at all that green. Look at all them good numbers. Good numbers. 17 versus 106, 53. Number 1 3-point defense in the nation is LSU. Number 21 3-point shooting team in the nation is K-State. I can see a lot of points being scored, even though the defenses are right. They're, 125 a game? What's the over-under in this? 150, basically, 149. Look at these 84. I can see us being in the 75 range, which is that puts us right at the over-under. It is K-State by 8.5. We got to dig in this one a little bit. We got to look at this one. So those two can go away. Let's open up the LSU, K-State. We don't have much left either. Okay. This is the last real game, probably. Let's see. LSU beat Monroe and Alabama State. Okay, you should be beating Alabama State by more than 13, and you beat Monroe by 35. That seems more like it. And what have you done? You're 2-0. You beat Nolans and you beat Cleveland State. So LSU's had, well, no, I mean they both had about the same amount of schedule. Going back to the numbers, I kind of like you're not that good from 3, but you're terrible. You're one of the worst 3-point defenses. Period. You're both great from stopping 2s. You're about the same, and I got an 8.5-point cushion with LSU. Yeah, I'll take LSU plus 8.5. Let's rock with that. I'm down with that. So let's go LSU plus 8.5. I'm down with that one. And let's keep her moving. Now we're going to New Mexico State and Texas A&M Corpus Christi, the Islanders. That's right, the Islanders is the logo. New Mexico State is the number 1 rebounding offensive team and the number 1 2-point defensive team. Like, what the hell? Who have you played? Like a couple high schools? Like, how are you getting such good stats? I gotta look at this. Let me open this up real quick. I'm just opening New Mexico State here. Let's take a peek. I want you to see it too. Because what are we doing? New Mexico Highlands and Utah Tech. I think Utah Tech was Dixie State like 2 years ago before they rebranded to Utah Tech. They didn't want the Dixie in their name. So yeah, two very low teams. You're not even in the 365. You are. You're in the 364, but you're not. So you're a D2 team. So I'm not going to. And it's New Mexico State by 4.5 though. Why? Why? Let me open you now. Let me see your schedule. What? You lost to Purdue by 17. You lost to New Mexico by 19. You beat Dallas Christian. What? By a lot. I'm taking New Mexico State. I'm taking New Mexico State minus 4.5. If you can have these stats, number one, 43, and your only thing is you don't block, you give up some blocks and steals. You're one of the worst at that. And you give up more turnovers and assists, but the spread is only 4. I thought the spread was gonna be double digits. That was my first thought. That was my inkling. So let's go MNSU minus 4.5. I'm down with that one. I'm feeling good about that. So let's move on. What do we have next? We have UC Riverside. They're playing La Sierra. Yeah, okay, that's a high school. Cal Poly's playing Seattle. That's a real matchup. The Seattle Redhawks and the Cal Poly whatevers. But we look at this. Defenses are terrible. Offenses are 83. This is probably in the 160s, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Cal is 152.5. Seattle's 4.5 point favorite, 0-2. This is like number 83, 164. Yeah, I'm passing this. This one's just not nothing I want to play. Nothing. Just not good at all. Let's keep it moving. Omaha, UNLV. Omaha better be favored. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Let's see. 17.5 for UNLV. And they are terrible starting out. They must have played a monster before. Let's look. UNLV. We'll start with them. Who have you played to have decent numbers? Alabama State and Memphis. Okay. And then Omaha has played. You lost to Minnesota by 4. That is damn impressive. Like, what? How was that a thing? Oh, this was the one where the game was like, this was Saturday. I think I saw this, and the spread, like, there was like 30 combined points at halftime. It was weird. All right, so Omaha, 17.5 point favorite. I mean, underdog. UNLV sounds like, okay, they beat them by that. I kind of like Omaha by let's look at the numbers, see if they match up. 69 versus 320. Well, Omaha should be able to shoot threes all day. I mean, with this matchup here, 114 versus 251, 52 versus 150. I think we're gonna have points in this game. Over 146.5. I think it's crazy. I know it's crazy. No. I lean Omaha 17.5, but I'm not gonna take it. I know. It's crazy. And last game on the docket, and Northern Arizona and Pacific. I do like the Northern Arizona logo. That's pretty cool because it's the head of an axe. That's pretty cool. That's badass. Pacific, yeah, you see those. This is a close matchup. This is Pacific by 5.5. And I'm just not feeling that one either. So we will call it right there. So I took all these plays. I'm going to put them, just go down the list and probably put them in little 2-game parlays with each other, just to have some little something out there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plays. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to put the Mississippi Valley State in a parlay. That's going to be by itself. That one will be by itself. But everybody else will get split up into 2s just down the list. So that way we'll have 5 plays, 6 if you count Mississippi Valley. So 6 plays, 6 units, not bad. So for the first day doing college basketball, and we have just an absolute terrible schedule like we have today, hey, it's not bad. I mean, we got LSU, K-State. So tomorrow, though, we have Friday, and the schedule looks like this. We got a couple ranked. We got Rutgers playing, Purdue, Cincinnati. Anybody else good? North Carolina's playing. Marquette's on the road at Maryland. Interesting. We got a bunch of good games. Arizona playing Wisconsin. Ohio State, A&M, a double ranked matchup. We got some good stuff out there. So, yeah. Oh, Alabama. How did I forget Bama Purdue? I mean, the game of the year so far, well, of the week. Kentucky Duke was up there, I'm sure. But yeah, Bama Purdue, fun one there. So yeah, I'll have a video for tomorrow. We'll break down the main games. We'll touch on the other ones that aren't as important, and we'll skip the garbage like usual. So I appreciate you watching. Drop a like and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow for some Friday men's college basketball. Peace.